Hello, I'm Jeffrey Stenbom. I'm an artist and sculptor and the creator of Freedom's Threads. So part of the concept behind Freedom's Threads is that trying to bridge that gap between those who have served and those who have not. It's kind of a huge part of the core of what I do as an artist and the work that I make. And I feel it's really important that small population, small amount of people, percentage of people in the United States that serve, trying to bridge that with the masses and trying to for people to better understand what people who serve go through. It's a very different lifestyle, extremely different lifestyle. Unless you've lived it, you would never know. You might understand a little bit better if you were, a spouse or grew up in a household that had a service member. But it's a very different lifestyle, and there's a lot of sacrifices for everybody, both the family and that service member. So this was Bullseye Glass catalog. Bullseye Glass is the largest producer of art glass in the world, and in one of their catalogs they did a page on me and my work, and this here is the image of that wall of dog tags. That's 7,300 dog tags on average, and it's kind of crazy. There's a person in the picture, so you can kind of see how many dog tags that is, and it's very unsettling. So my original idea for Freedom's Threads started when I was in graduate school down at Tulane University, and I wanted to do something that I was trying to, is one of the pieces of my thesis, and I wanted to do something that talked about the experiences of being in the military, but also bridging the gap between those who have served and those who have not. And I wanted to do something that involved the symbol of our country, meaning the American flag, but also tying that into those sacrifices and the hardships and those freedoms that are tied directly to the service members who provide us with those freedoms and provide us with the symbol of our country. So that was kind of the essence of the reason for making this flag. And I started with making a small maquette. It was about 2 feet by 3 feet, and then I kind of did the math off of that to make it larger. And I made a quite large flag that was 6 feet by 12 feet that I'd hang in the gallery for my exhibition, and was really happy. But professional weavers have said that it was insane when I made that piece. But as I was completing it, I was like, I want to go bigger. I want to make this bigger, and I knew someday I wanted to do this, and I would just hope that I would have an opportunity. So the reason for using uniforms in this project has to do with the service member themselves, and that service member providing those freedoms and protecting those freedoms for our nation, for everybody who is in this country, was really important for me to make that symbol out of their uniforms. They've wore those uniforms. They've sweat in those uniforms. They've bled in those uniforms. They've cried in those uniforms. And I wanted to have something that was really genuine to those individuals, and to have that represented in the artwork. I think material is really important when coming up with a concept or idea, and it just made sense. I mean, I primarily work in glass, but glass isn't always the right answer, and using to make a flag and have the statement that I wanted to with these uniforms, I felt was really important to have the actual cloth uniforms be the main material that's used, and also things that are used by military individuals, military members, whether it's the 550 cord or the camouflage spread poles that this will hang from, or the uniforms themselves.